Top my people, good morning. What's up, world? It is Tuesday, September 9th, and I want to Savior Jesus Christ because with him all things is possible. Top of the top, all my kings and queens out there moving, boys and girls, everybody who's going to school on the word, please arrive there safe. Be aware of your surroundings. All parents who are trying to drop their kids off, please have a safe travel to the school and have a safe travel to either work or home. I hope everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for another day and knowing with him all things is possible. Happy Tuesday, y'all. What is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Talk to y'all, but I think I just talked to y'all yesterday morning, so I don't know. I miss talking to y'all. I apologize. Um, we got some things ringing off this week. It's fight week, but we're gonna get into that later. Uh, I need you guys to join me later on to p.m. Uh, I will be with a dope female amateur. We got some things ringing off, man. Dope female amateur that I'll be talking later on 5 p.m. Make sure y'all be there for that. And probably some other amateurs I'm going to talk to in the building. We got a few things that's going to be ringing off. It's a major week this week. Everybody tune in to what's about to happen this week. But, we're going to do our morning chop-ups. Ain't nothing going to change. But there's some things that do need to change. And we're going to get into that. All right, so let's go. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to No Doubt Zone Podcast. Let's go. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Yes, sir. What's up, Miss Fields? You? What's up, Miss Fields? On your way to work? I hear you. Make sure you get there safe. I didn't really have anything that I was chopping it up about this morning. I just got off phone with a female friend of mine's. Happy birthday, D. Long, we talking almost 30 years of friendship. Don't get to talk to her like that much, but happy birthday. I'm talking about long time. It's good when you can have a long time friend that you stay communicated, with, you can stay in contact with. Sometimes friendships is hard to come by. Trusting people. I was just explaining to her about sometimes you can get depressed or you get into this feeling of you just feel like nothing doesn't feel the way it should feel. And it's not a mental thing. Well, your mental's messing with you. It's possible your mental can mess with you, but sometimes you get in a world where it's just like something don't feel right. Not so much something don't look right, but something don't feel right. I mean, we all have got that. I believe we all have got that something don't feel right feeling. Ask ourselves, what is it? Is it something just messing with our mental? Or is it something really out there that's not right? So I think we're overthinking, but sometimes we might not be thinking enough about the situation. The worst you can do in this world is have your mental being messed with, where you start questioning. And I believe I spoke before, but you'll start questioning what it is that you do. Who can you trust? Stuff like that. And the best person that you could put your trust in is in God. God's always going to have to be your number one person. Rather, if you live in a negative or positive life, either way you look at it, you're going to have to trust him. I had to think about the last couple weeks, and I go to start putting your trust in God a little more than what you're doing. I had to put my trust more. Not to say I didn't already, but there's times I have to step back and I have to let him. I have to let him take care of some of my business for me, um, and hopefully he'll make it all right for me because there's times I just feel like my mental is going to get the best of me. And sometimes if you let your mental get the best of you, it'll take over. Because you're going around asking the simple question of, oh God, why, why me, Lord, why me? I mean, y'all ever got into that why me, where you start to question why me, out of all people, and then the answer is why not? But this is just little stuff that I'll think about, because as we were talking, we were saying how loyalty is just, it's never going to be the same as you want it to be. And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes it's better to see the world like that because there's a change that's about to happen in your life that you don't even know that's about to happen. So why you thinking that it's all bad? It's really not that bad. It could be worse. Something good actually is about to happen. You just don't know when to happen or what's going to happen, but something definitely is good is going to happen. So sometimes I might overthink too much. Sometimes that overthinking will cost me, or it'll put me in a place where I get stuck, and then I'm like, okay, and not realizing how long I've been in this place because I've been stuck in this spot for so long that by the time I do snap out of it, I can't even tell you, well, what happened, because that's how I am when I get stuck. And sometimes we got to snap out of it, come back to reality, because I always believed in this, that the world has no room for sympathy. The world has no room for you to be apologetic all the time. Because one thing I learned, y'all, one thing that I did learn in this world is that apologies don't everything. Apologies are not going to get you out of situations. Some you could apologize 100 times for something, but once you're in a situation, you're in it. That's going to get us out of that situation we in. Once you're in that situation, you're stuck. You look at all these things and you go, that is enough to mess with a man's mental, but times we just overthink, or sometimes we don't think enough. E Free, what's up?
What's good? What's good?
What's going on, D Free? So it happens. Oh, D Free, you know what? I never asked you this. At least I believe I didn't ask you this, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. You ever had a time in your life something might have went wrong, whether it was with family, friends, co-workers, something you felt like didn't go right and it kind of messed with your mental? And if it did, how did you deal with it?
Messed up my mental.
Yeah,
Um,
you ever had that moment?
I would say probably so. I have to think. because I don't let a lot of things get to me. Um, but I would say yeah, I would have to say so because I'm not gonna nothing ever gets to me. Um, I would have to say yeah, I did have a situation. Usually what I would do is hold on. Oh no, usually what I would do is I would just go back and uh stop, think about it, clear my mind, and then see what's the best way to take care of the situation now that whatever happened happened. Um, at the moment, I would get frustrated and I will beat myself up about it for a little while, and then I say, okay, what's done is done. Let me figure out how I can go ahead and deal with this situation. Um, and it was something that I had to learn how to do because a lot of times, like what I said, when I was younger, I would let things um, I would shut myself off. Like if something was to happen and didn't go the way I planned it, I would just say, "Oh well, I'm not dealing with it," and I would shut myself down. So I had to learn how to not shut myself down, but figure out how to get through it. And so it was something that I had to learn. That it took me a while to learn it, but once I learned it, it helped me out in the long run because now I wouldn't shut down, and I could go ahead and better deal with the situation. Um, but it is what works for me might not work for everybody. But I would say
Yeah.
take some time out, clear your mind, and then realize this is the situation that's being dealt, and figure out how to handle the situation instead of getting all upset and depressed about it or um, shutting yourself down and not being able to deal with it at all. Sometimes you just need to take a step back, clear your mind, and figure out how to take care of the situation. Because it's still going to be there, whether you want to deal with it or not. It's still going to be there.
Yeah. Um, I was speaking to a friend about that, how we were just
Hold on.
speaking about being not so much just depressed, but upset when you feel like things are not going should, or you have a bunch of people that you thought supported you or they were down with you, and then come to find out they're not who they say they are. Um, when you start, but this is the reason why too we can't allow too much things to get to us. We allow too much things at one time that could put us in a scary situation, and sometimes situations can lead to different things happening to you in your life. Uh, Eventually getting on drugs, start hanging with certain people, or it could be a mixture of so many different things. Um, that's why I have to learn. Go, Tina. What's up, sis? Um, you have to learn how to. I don't want to say let it go, but you're gonna have to learn how to get by it because, like you said, when you need time, you go fishing, right? To get started. That's what I need to start doing. I really need to start doing that. I need to start going fishing. I do. Um,
Yeah.
have an idea. I might have an idea for next year, free, but I'm gonna talk to you about
Well,
because
yeah.
people will take your idea.
I mean,
Um,
like I was telling my woman, my wife yesterday. I asked her, I was like, "You want some crabs?" I want you to go catch now. I was like, "What?" Because she thought it was a lot of work. I'm like, it ain't no work. I just put my little lawn chair that I got out there that I take to the games and stuff and the picnics. I put my little chill out there. I throw my traps over in the water, and I sit down in my chair and I chill. Might have something to drink, might have my vapor to smoke
but
or whatever. I sit there and chill. Every couple of minutes or so, I go pull the trap up,
Ain't nothing in it. Drop it back down. And then my fishing rod. I cast my fishing rod a couple of times, but
that's a good way to just also
it's a
clear
nice
your.
chill mode, and especially if you have a nice scenery, it's a nice relaxive scenery, and it clears your mind, and you forget a lot of the things that cause stress because you're sitting back and you're able to watch the scenery, see the boats go down the water or whatever have you. Some people might be on some jet skis or whatever, and you able to sit back and chill. What's going on?
It's good because, like I said, you're able to get stuff off your mind and just sit and relax. And I think a lot of people too that with that are not addressing it. Like people who have stuff on their mind are not addressing. They're not addressing it. They're just they're just complaining about it, and they letting the feelings build up. When you let all that shit build up, free, you find yourself in a scary Sanders. I see you. So you got to start addressing it, man. Addressing it may not always mean getting counseling or something, but you just got to find something to do that's a stress reliever. Fishing is dope.
Yeah.
Um, I know some people who go golfing. I got to go golfing. That's how he get things off his mind. He go golf.
Yeah, I used to do that too. I did that a couple of times. Um, golf is I mean, any sport activity, it clears your mind. Some sports might get off some frustration, or things of that matter, but it clears your mind because you're not thinking about the situation. You out here handling yourself, thinking about other things. If it's fishing, what area should I fish at? Where's the best area to catch these fish? And then when you actually catch a fish, you willing it in. You're not thinking about what's going on at home. You thinking about willing in that fish. Or if you playing basketball, you thinking about scoring and things like that. So you always want to have an activity that can free your mind from all of the stress that's going on. Some people, I know some people, to free their mind, they will go out and go jogging or go for a walk. I mean, whatever it
Yeah,
is that you need to do.
yeah. Boy, he goes all the way to New Jersey. I forgot where he goes. He go deep in Jersey too to go golfing, man. But he be like, it's a good getaway.
Yeah,
It's a good getaway. Yeah, it
and
helps him.
and to be honest with you, a lot of people might need to start taking up golfing because it's a good way to network with people that might be more well off than you are. And
Oh man.
you never know what people what information or what opportunity is out there dealing with a sport like golfing. You might I mean you might meet somebody fishing, somebody might be standing right next to you fishing or whatever.
Uh,
Y'all break a conversation out, next thing you know, an opportunity is right there.
so he was going through something's mother. He ended up meeting his lawyer
Hmm.
golfing,
Yeah.
and he was talking to him about his situation. Jewish guy, him about his situation, and the guy said, "You know what? I used to hear cases that's in New York because he's a Jersey guy, but he said, man, I think I can. I think I might be able to help you with your situation." And it worked out for him.
Yeah.
It worked out for him, man. And now him and the lawyer, they go golfing all the time.
Right.
All the time. They've been doing it for the last 13 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, his lawyer to introduce him to people that's, like you said, that's well off. Now he got a team of well off people. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, networking. It's the networking, which that's the reason why, too, I also do what I do when you see me go to these different events, man. There's always networking, trying to meet people that might be a little well off. But you're right, though. We have ourselves also, because a lot of times you go to these places and people, not everybody's well off. Some people are just a bunch of assholes and they're just looking. But you're going to have to get yourself around some people that is well off. And you going around people that are well off is not you trying to be better than anybody. Because, you know, people assume that. He
No.
want to go hang out with. He want to go hang out with some white folks. He be with the Jewish people. He wants to be with these people. He wants to move to this community. He like this. He think he better than us.
But,
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why I first go to. That sounds like some real hating shit to me, if you ask me.
I mean, actually, to be honest with you, if I gotta get around a different ethnic group or a different group of people to better myself, so be it. I mean, we wasn't put on this earth to only be around our people, quote unquote, our people. I mean, people was put on this earth to mingle amongst each other, not to stay
That's what I
in
thought.
certain groups. Oh, white people stay over here, black people stay over here, Asians stay over there, Hispanics stay over there, rich stay over here, poor stay over here. No, it wasn't meant that way. It was meant for everybody to mingle and meet different people to better yourself. That's the reason why there is a such thing called a community. A community is not made up of one specific group. Yeah, it might be more of that one type of group over there, but it wasn't made up for that one specific group. It was a area that was put together, and they said, okay, we have a new community over here who want. It's just like when you see these new developments, they building up houses. It's like these houses are not meant for just white people. These houses are meant for whoever can afford them. If you can afford them, then it's meant for you.
Yeah.
It is, and that's how a community comes together. All these people went over here and bought these houses that was put up, or they moved into this apartment complexes that was put up. It wasn't put up there just for certain individuals. It was put up for whoever could afford it.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because I think that's where people get it twisted. That you're supposed to be around people that come for where you come from that look like you, and I go, where do you get that from?
No,
Same thing as if you're dating some whoever makes you go ahead and be with them.
I mean, I got the position I'm in now as a vice president of human resources for my company. That position was given to me by a white guy who's 28 years old. He owns the company. My boss is 28 years old. He's a white guy.
20. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Time out, free. I'm on the play. Hold on. Time out. Now you're about to change this whole conversation. I thought time out. He's 28 years old. He owns a company. What the fuck am I doing wrong?
He did.
Lord, what am I doing wrong?
What
am I doing wrong, Lord?
When he started this company, he was 26. No, I'm sorry. He was his company's 5 years old. He was no, I take that back. He might be older than 28. He might be 30. When he started this company, he was 25. When he started this company, he was 25. He was a young guy, and that was some of the growing pains that we had to deal with this company because he was young. He was still going to clubs and stuff like that. He's a young guy, so we had to groom him into letting them know, hey, look, I understand you. We understand you young because I'm the oldest guy that's a part of the management. I'm the oldest guy. The commissioner, he's a couple of years younger than me, but we had to let him know, look, this is your company. We're not telling what you do with your company, but if you want it to succeed, there's some things that you gotta put in perspective. You gotta get your priorities straight because your company is going to fail by you keep handling things the way you handle it. But like I was saying, he's a young white guy, and he gave me the position that I'm in right now. And so it wasn't a black man that gave me my position. It was a young white guy that said, "Hey, I like the potential that I see in you. Hey, can you be a supervisor for my company? Can you be a lieutenant for my company, a captain for my company? Now I am a vice president."
Well, for you people who don't know, it's no just sticking around your own kind. Understand? Because then we always bring in racism. Racism is something Racism ain't got shit to do with you trying to put yourself in the position that you think you belong in. You understand? Racism is always something that's been here. If we all passed away today, it's still going to be here. It is what it is at the end of the day. But I'm glad you mentioned that you got to get around some other people. And for all you idiots that think that I ain't got to get around these kind of people, I'm fine with staying around my people and my cool, cool. We never said we was against people in our community or people who look like us. But there ain't no such damn thing. Show me a that you got to stay near your people, and you ain't supposed to go outside.
Yeah.
Show me it. Show me it, and I won't go live no more.
There's an old wise man that told me a long time ago, if you're the smartest person in your group, you might need to get a new group. If you're
The first
it,
person,
if you
the
are the
first person I heard say that, the first person I heard say that, and I didn't acknowledge it at the time because I didn't know what it meant. Just watching the movie because I was a fan. I heard Damon Dash say that in the movie backstage when he was talking to Clue and all of them. He said, "You should never man because if that one man goes down, if he just happened to go down,
yeah yeah
and I didn't understand what he meant by that because I was that came out. But as I looked at it recently, I understood it. Like, okay, I got a lot of sense.
yeah. I mean,
Man goes down, then what?
yeah. And like a lot of people don't. A lot of people just look at the moment. They don't look at the situation. They look at the moment. And what I mean by that is you look at the moment, oh, I got a job, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But the situation is, okay, you got a job. What happens if you lose that job? Or what happens if that boss passes away? Is that job still secure where you're going to continue to have that job, or does that job goes away because that person passed away, or that person got locked up, or that person decide he don't want to deal with the company no more, and he said, I'm gonna leave it to whoever else or whatever have you? Is there somebody else to take over, or is he the only person that can run it? Like our situation that
Yeah,
we have with this company now, everybody that's a part of management, the one thing that our commissioner and our owner said when we became part of management, he said, I want everybody to know everybody's job, because if
yeah,
this person happens to go on vacation or this person happens to lead a company, we need somebody else to be able to step in his place.
yeah,
If you don't have no, if only one person knows this job, like if I'm the only person that knows about human resources and nobody else knows how to take care of human resources, if I say, okay, you know what, I only want to deal with this job no more, or I want to retire, they got to go find somebody else to take my spot because don't nobody else know how to do
yeah. Crazy. Um, and I don't think of people now. A lot of people are gonna say, "What does it do?" What you saying that your mental could get messed with, because people sometimes it's not just about people supporting. Sometimes you put yourself in a position where people feel like you have to be this type of character or person to satisfy. You have to play this to satisfy people. You have to do what's best for you and your underrated. What's up? I see you. Everybody go subscribe to Darkness. Make sure when you over there, like, share, subscribe, please.
it at the very
My
bottom.
brothers, subscribers up, please. So it's about that. Never let people mess with your mental where they make you feel like you have to be this person to satisfy them.
Yes.
There's no such thing. I don't care if Asian people, Korean people, whatever kind of person. Such thing as that you have to stick to your kind. There's no such thing as that. Um, if you leave your neighborhood, you're a sucker.
Uh,
You're a sucker. If you marry this woman who's not black, you're a traitor. If this guy is here and you happen to be on the opposite side, you whatever the case may be, we can't allow people to make us we have to be who we are for them. And
But
people will make you
Ricky, hold on
feel
one second.
like that.
Hold on one second.
Go ahead. Yeah, you don't understand, Josh? People will make you feel like that. You moved out the hood, you know what I'm saying? You don't see us no more, you're a sucker. What's up? Yeah, you done got that YouTube money. We ain't seen you, boy, where you? Street lights is coming on. I guess I got to get out here and go look for him. You know, you got the big boys. You know how big boy he was in ATL. Boy, where you been? You got people like that. So it's not just about people. You feel like people are not supporting you. Sometimes people can support you, but they feel like because they support you, you have to be who you be for them because they support you. Hey man, I'm always coming over there supporting your channel, man. All I ask is that you do this. Just because you support my channel, that don't mean you go over there and do that. The hell are you smoking? You gonna do that to me? But I'm over here through Monday to Friday? I don't give a damn if you was over here. What that got to do with the situation? Oh, you know, your mental being messed with. Sometimes we allow our mental to be. Sometimes we allow our mental to be messed with because we allow people to mess with. Instead of us snapping out of it and saying, yo, man, I'm going to do F what you think. Why y'all easy for me to come up here and do what I do? Because I'm different from every other YouTuber. I don't give a shit about no views. I don't give a shit about none of that. I don't. Popularity versus the truth. I care about the truth. I don't care about what's popular. I don't give a shit about none of that. Some of y'all care about it. I don't give a shit about none of that. I can be able to be so comfortable and sit here and talk the way I do. Shit faze me. None of that shit faze me. You got real people out here going through real shit, and they mental was getting the best of them. Rather it be their job, marriage, their kids, or they feel like they got abilities and there's only so much that they can deal with. You got one person in every family. You got one person that's rich and wealthy or just wealthy that everybody depends on. Nobody cares what the person mental is. Just think that because these person got cars, houses, and money, property, what could you possibly be sad about? You worth 75 million. What could you possibly be upset and sad about? So because they got all that money, you just things okay with them? Money don't fix everything. And I'm a person who likes money don't fix everything. So because D-Free is worth 100 million, you don't think that when he sits around, he knows he's going to start gaining all these new family members that he ain't never seen a day. All of a sudden, he got a whole lot of friends trying to remind him that they went to school with him. Somebody stop me when I'm wrong. And then we allow people to dictate how our lives should go by telling us where we should hang out, who we should hang out with, what we should do, and what they telling you all this, and meanwhile they don't have nothing going on. But like D-Free said, what work for you don't work for me. But then somebody's trying to convince you that I'm telling you it'll work because I did it. I don't give a shit what you did, bro. Me and you are two different people, different worlds. God didn't make all of us the same, so you can't tell me what worked for you work for me. What you trying to say? He made all of us the same? No. The thing we got the same is that we all bleed and we all go to the bathroom. So it don't work like that. So when your mental is being messed with, or you feel like it's being messed with, now you got yourself. Why is it feeling this way? Is this something I'm going through personally? Am I letting my friends feel like this? Am I letting my family feel like this? Am I letting my job make me feel like this? Is it my living situation? Is it financial? What is it that got me feeling like this that I can't seem to snap up out of it? And if I don't snap out of it, it's going to put me in a situation where I'm going to either end up in a nut house or I'm going to end up on some drugs. Because I figure if I could ease the pain by getting high, but like this, when you sober up, it's going to still be there. So what is it that messes with our mental that we can't shake the shit off, that we can't seem to get away from it? Because every time we turn around, we got somebody either fake supporting us, because it's supporters. Hell, you got more real Trump supporters than anything else out here. We got these fake supporters who they say they support us and they down with us and this and that, and then after a while you find out who they really are. Then you got people that's telling you you can only hang out with somebody who looks like you. Can't go white folks. Can't be down in Times Square partying with them. You can't do this, you can't do that. You got to stay in your lane. But what's my lane? Oh, your lane is being around people who look like you. See, people all this advice, but in all reality, two things, Free. They either see you grow or they don't want to see you doing better than them. It's only two things. People don't want to either see you grow or don't want to see you doing better than them. Because some of the advice that they call you don't make no sense. And you ask yourself, what kind of dumbass advice is that to me? Well, I thought I was being some help. You thought you was being some help. You over here telling me some negative shit. Now, how am I supposed to take that and do something with it? Sometimes the way, sometimes yo, Free. I know you had that shit happen. And you like, what am I gonna do with that advice? What am I supposed to do with that? Take that type of dumbass advice from you, that ain't gonna lead me nowhere. Don't make any sense. Sometimes we can't allow our mental with. And sometimes we allow that to happen. We allow people to invade in our space with their stupidity, with their fake friendship, with their fake support, acting like they down. Well, they not. That's the type of shit that we got going on today. It's easy for somebody to smile in your face and tell you that you're great at what you do. Oh, you're great at it. Love what you do. Then turn around and say, man, that motherfucker ain't gonna make it. Yeah, that little small show he got with his little 600 subscribers, that's cute. But he been on YouTube 5 years. The Ben got way more than that. If y'all was, I know the channel's been up 5 years, but I only been live for 2 years. Do your math. This is what we got going on. You got to step out your comfortability sometime and be in places that you might have not thought you found yourself in. That's what you got to do to make it nowadays, man. Well, you see the most successful, you don't see them hanging in their hood all damn day. You might see them take a visit there once or twice. You start looking at who they're around, and you like, look at all these people. Who the hell is all these people? Hey, Free, that dude that you see, dirty shoes and the dirty shoelaces, you ever look at him and you go, oh, broke ass, who the hell is this broke ass dude? Find out he the richest person in the building. Richest person in the building. And you like, damn, how many companies he own? Dude being there 3, 4, 5 companies. You like, oh shit. It's crazy. That one dude that you be building with the dirty shoelaces, and we looking at him, this dweeb. Look at this dweeb. His broke. He need to get a whole new pair of sneakers. And that be the damn building. Josh said that's why I moved out of Louisville, because it was too easy. I needed to get out of my comfort zone. Totally agree. You have to get out your comfort zone. You have to. And not allow nobody tell you if you do it, you're a sucker. If you go get these kind of friends, you're a lame. There's no such thing, bro. There's no such thing. If we allow people in our community, people in our areas, we allow them to make it where we feel like this is all we got. When it's more than life, it's way more than life than what we see. Excuse me. Damn, this tea strong as shit. Strongest one I made today. But we allow them to make us feel that way when we shouldn't be feeling that way. So now we ask ourselves, what do we do?
Wow, about this.
And that wife
This too.
me around because I don't let them run me. That always from family. Yeah, Josh. Yeah. When I make a lot of before making them, sometimes I'll talk to the wife. Sometimes I'll bring the idea to her and talk to her, and then I get feedback off her because she's the one that sometimes she gets the last word in. Sometimes she might get the first word in. Depends on what we talking about. But we have all been blessed to be in situations we can better our families, and that's what it's about at the end of the day. Better family. You want to better your community too, and sometimes your friends. But sometimes, man, you gotta take care of family first. And family means immediate. It don't mean taking care of your first cousin on your mama's side and all these other second and third family members. Family is me taking care of my immediate family. Then I can move on, take care of everybody else, if that's what I want to do. So when you see some people overwhelmed, or you see some people depressed and upset, it's either they have too much responsibility, or they just feel like, hey man, I'm not getting the love I think I should get. Nobody's out here supporting me. Nobody's out here watching my channel. Nobody's buying this. Nobody's doing that. It's enough to make you give up on life. And this is where like life is not worth nothing. And this is the reason why people are taking themselves out. They feel like the love is not there. They're not getting the attention that they want, or they feel like they deserve. So it is enough to mess with your mental. You're actually going to have to control that. You're going to have to control it. There's some things you don't have control over. You're going to have to get a grip because has no room So whatever it turns out for you, when you don't control it, in whatever situation, just know that when you standing in front of a judge, because you done went and did some because of whatever you was going through, a judge ain't gonna care about all that. You know, you got something that apologize. I'm sorry that you did that, but we have rules to follow. And da 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 da. You're gonna go off and do your time. Why? Because you couldn't control how you felt. Remember, they would leave the library open always, so people that different route. Yeah, you gotta. Hey, you got that's for you. Let's control our minds and how we feel, and not let other people determine that. Let's not let other people determine. Or we have to start questioning. Are we good at doing what we? Should I quit? They said I'll never get my own. Maybe I shouldn't do it. I want a car wash. I want a laundromat. Whatever. I want a clothing line store. Whatever. Maybe I shouldn't do it because I'm not getting the support that I think I should get. I mean, what kind of way is that of thinking? We all got to do whatever it is that we all got to do. D Free, you busy over there, I see, huh? And inner peace and never let it go for nothing. Nah, you never let it go for nothing. You never let somebody interfere with your peace. You never let anybody interfere with your happiness. You never let anybody invade your space. It's the same thing. You never let anybody invade your space. Your peace and your space is probably two important things that you got. You can't let anybody do that. And that goes for friends and it goes for family members. It goes for co-workers. Hell, it goes for your boss, supervisor, the person who owns the company. You never let anybody invade your space because what happens is you take that same type of attitude with you when you go home. You'll be so mad because that you can't control. So now when you get home, you mad as shit and everybody in the house is about to feel what you went through at work. Vice versa, when you go to work, they're going to feel what you went through at your house. Because they're going to say everything that you're angry about has nothing to do with the job. But then eventually it starts becoming a mixture of work and home. Once again, it starts to mess with your mental. You start thinking, home, I need a new job. Now you want to break away from your family. You want to go somewhere to ease your mind. I need a break. It's enough to mess with your mental if you're not careful. You mess with your mental. We're going to have to start being a little more responsible for how we think. We're going to have to start being a little more responsible. Because by the time you realize what you did or what you said, but really what you did, because sometimes it leads to you doing stuff, you're standing in front of a judge. Or you finding yourself somewhere in a abandoned house on drugs. Yeah, Josh. I'm just saying. Anybody who think that I'm not, go ahead and try it. So this is the reason why this right here, me being on here, became my therapy. I never had to go talk to a counselor. I said, why would I do that as a grown ass man when I could just come on here? This is my therapy. I'm not knocking nobody who go get that. Do. Everybody ain't made to come up on YouTube and tell their business and be in front of people. It takes a certain person with patience to be up here, because that's what it takes. Patience to be up here. This became my therapy right here. And as long as I'm on here, it will continue to be my therapy. As long as people come listen to me, it doesn't matter if it's listening to me, 1, 6 likes. I don't care. And we, your therapist. Yeah, you are, Josh. Y'all are because y'all help me out in this situation. And that's another thing. When y'all do these lives, stop looking for validation. So when you look up and see how many people in the chat and watching you, and you guys get discouraged, there's only 3 people, 7 likes. Nobody must not like my channel. Maybe if I bring this conversation up, I can get more people to come in and watch. Every channel is not for everybody. You have to appreciate if you got 3 people watching you and 7 likes. Sometime it ain't gonna be nobody watching. I didn't come up here for attention. I just told you, coming up here, this became my therapy. If this is for and they can relate to it, then they'll come up here and they'll stay and they'll support what you're saying. If they coming in looking to hear boxing because it's fight week, which we'll get to that later this week, but it's not today, then fine. This ain't for you. Feliz La Vida, early. It's cool. But there's some people who's waking up in the world where they mental. It's a little different this morning than what it was yesterday. Because it's a busload of things that me and D Free just talked about. A guy with $75 million, you think he has, you don't think he's overwhelmed? Because he got so many people that he's responsible for, so many people that he got to take care of, he or she. And they don't know where to start. And they don't want to say no to nobody. Because they know their family ain't got it like that. Help just doesn't come knock at your door. Doesn't just knock at your door. Mental health, they try to prey on the weak. But some of y'all participate in it. Some of y'all participate on it, making somebody feel like they less than what they are. Because you either don't want to see them grow, or don't want to see them doing better than you. When it comes to this amateur boxing, man, I feel like it's a lot of I try to just, if they could build a wall and stop me from walking through, they would do it. You know, people be you. They'll tell you all day that, hey, you're great at what you do, and hey, this is my guy right here. This is my guy. Till they find out you doing something that they can block them for what they're doing. Then all of a sudden now they act like they didn't know what you've been doing. That's the kind of world that we live in. We live in a shake and fake world with fake supporters. That's what we live in, ladies and gentlemen. If you out there in your family or do something in life that you feel like you're not getting enough support, either you're going to have to change your surroundings or you're going to have to change that you're doing. But never allow people to make you feel like you're less than what you are. Never make them feel like, never allow them to make you feel like that. If you quit doing something, quit doing it because you decide. You let people decide. Oh, it's not enough people coming to my channel, man. Why is it that I only have 650 subscribers? Oh, I need more people. Well, there's something different I got to do then. Or maybe it ain't nothing I got to do. Maybe it's not my time. Maybe it's not my time. And I'm okay with that because I'm blessed with the people who are over here. I appreciate all my people. New subscribers and old subscribers. I don't sit here and cry about it. Yo, man, if I got 600 subscribers in the next 6 months, I'm going to lose my mind. No, the hell I'm not. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be okay because I got me. I'm good. I'm not tripping. The problem, y'all let a lot of shit get to y'all that y'all don't have no control over. Stop trying to control it. Let it go. Let God deal with it. So sometime when I'm in my moment and I'm going off and I'm like, yeah, y'all a bunch of weirdos and y'all ain't out here. That's just me in my moment. I be real about it, but that's actually me in my moment. That I realized that okay, there's just a few people you can't go support. You feel like they ain't supporting you, cool. Don't support them. I don't come from that world of you don't support me, I will support you to show you I'm the bigger man. Hell no, I'm not in that world, and I'm not about to be. I'm not about to be. Yeah, two wrongs don't make it right. But shit, I'm not gonna do that. Family,
Mm.
friends, strangers, no matter who you are. I'm just not in that world, and it's just not gonna happen, man. D Free, what's up? I don't even know if he on. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you over there, boy. You over there grinding.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up this daggone offer letter for my daughter.
Oh, he was over there getting ready to give somebody their walking papers.
Nah, not today. Not today. I actually got some interviews later on.
You had that look on your man. Somebody gonna be mad that they ain't got a job this morning. Oh, he got a phone call.
Niggas be calling me for no reason.
Who, workers?
Nah, ain't no
Oh,
daggone same old telemarketers I keep telling stop calling my
oh.
phone.
I said somebody like Mr. Freeman, you know where I'm supposed to be posted up today?
Yeah, at your damn home. Supposed to be posted up right at home. I thought I was on a schedule. Yeah, but if you don't know where you're supposed to be at, then that means you ain't there. 'Cause-
Hey, you know what? That's some of us in this world. We don't know where we supposed to be posted up at. Some of us don't know where we supposed to be posted up at. We lost. Like you said, you don't know where you're supposed to be posted up at, then maybe you should go home. That's my best advice I'm gonna give to the and everybody in it. If you don't know where you're supposed to be posted up as you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, you don't know where you're supposed to be at. See, they saying right now, D Free, that's gonna go over their head. Because a lot of them gonna be like, when I'm at work, I know where I'm supposed to be, but this is a sidebar. If you don't know where you posted up at in life, yeah, you might want to take your ball and go home. Go home. Take your things and go home. Just know that wherever you're supposed to be posted at, never let somebody remove you from that post. Don't let anybody. You know what? I'm gonna let that go over their head, freakers. They didn't catch that. They ain't catch it. That went over their head. Cause they gonna be like, I know where I'm posted at. I'm working. All right, I'm gonna let that go over y'all head. I just broke it down for y'all. Some of y'all, some way, somehow, still managed to miss that. It is what it is. Free, what's going on in football though, man?
A couple of things. A couple of things is going on in football. I mean, Thursday we got Green Bay versus Washington.
Woo!
That's gonna be Thursday night football. But we also got our seventh round draft pick set a new NFL record. He became the first person to be drafted in the seventh round and had in his first debut rushed for 87 yards and a touchdown on 10 carries.
Mm.
He's actually was the number one rated running back for week one out of all of the rookies, and he was drafted in the seventh round. He put up more yards than any other rookie that was drafted before him. Even the number one, I mean, he had 10 carries for 87 yards and a touchdown. The
Mm.
number one drafted running back went to the Raiders. He had 17 carries for 38 yards.
They get on my
So
goddamn nerve around here where I live
that
at.
that
They are
that
super
man
annoying.
outrushed him by 50 yards with seven less carries. He outrushed him by 50 yards with seven less carries. So I mean, it tells you what the rookie that we got is like. But it's gonna be interesting this week. We got some interesting matchups. I noticed what I don't think a lot of people paid attention to, but week one was a lot of divisional games, which is usually not like that. Like they usually have people play against other teams in the same conference, but you really don't get that many division games in week one. Like just about every game except for the Eagles versus no, the Eagles and Cowboys was a division game. Trying to think. I think New England versus the Raiders might have been one of the few games that wasn't a divisional game. It was a conference. I mean, it wasn't even a conference game. It was two conferences facing each other. You had the NFC versus the AFC. No, they both was in the AFC. The Raiders is part of the AFC. So yeah, you had two AFC teams meet each other, but they wasn't in the same division. Now, y'all boys going crazy out there.
I'm
Stop
telling
double
you,
parking in front of the building.
I can't stand event free because this shit is every morning. Because we got this daycare downstairs that's attached to my building, and these raggedy ass people, they get out the car, they go. I mean, you have to and get them signed. I understand that, but it's like then you got to walk the kid all the way to class, and they go. You know, these parents they talk too damn much. They want to the teacher. They got to kiss their kid 4 or 5 times before letting them go. When you enough time to kiss your damn child when they was in the house. Like I told them, they need to move the daycare. It's annoying because it causes everybody to double park. That's what it is. Without this, when this daycare wasn't open, we ain't had craziness. Now that it's open,
somebody need to come through there with a dump truck and just get real close to
out there. No, that's what's out there right now. That's who's honking. That's what when you get up.
Nigga,
When I look out the window, it's two of them.
You got a dump truck, nigga. I'm not blowing the horn. I'm gonna blow the horn one time. You don't come out, okay. I'm gonna tap that bumper and slide your car all the way out of the way.
But then it's not only the dump truck, then you have the cars behind it. Like you seen the block I live on. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Tell her how I'm like, yo, this is
if I was a dump truck, I'd get right up on the bumper and then push that daggone car right out of the way and go about my business.
This is why it'd be hard for me to do my morning chop-ups in the morning sometime. Because it'd be annoying, bro. I swear it'd be annoying. This neighborhood is annoying. It's super annoying. Wintertime, summertime, all time, it's annoying. That's why I'd be like, yo, I gotta make no Doug Zone work because I'm getting the fuck out of this neighborhood, yo. I swear. Babe, I see you. Now the person just came and moved their car. Like, I know you hear the honking, stupid. They had this attitude. Oh, I get to my car when I get to it because I'm dropping my child off. No, drop your off, get your raggedy ass in your car, and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Tell you, it'd be a boy. That's why I'd be like, I gotta find a new place to do my live time because it just be annoying, bro. I get some mornings where it's decent, them other mornings where it's just like, and I'm only on the 6th floor, so it's like, I'ma hear it. Like, it's crazy. I see you. Tay say, yeah, New York. Yeah, that's New York for you. I love New York, but it's annoying, man. It takes a lot to deal with this place. It takes a lot to deal with it. It's a lot of, like I said, it's your mental, man. It's a lot to stay here, man. You got to have a good mental to be here. I'm telling you, because this is one of the most aggravating cities. It's one of the greatest cities to live in because of what you could accomplish, but it's one of the most aggravating places to be, man. Everybody walk around here, act like they got something wrong with their mental. They don't be that damn crazy. They don't be that crazy. They just know that that'll keep people away from me. If I act like that, I'll never have to worry about being bothered until when they ass go to prison and see that there's people that's really on that type of timing.
Right.
When they see, then they quick to get on the phone. Oh God, I gotta call my lawyer. Oh, somebody here. These people are crazy. Oh, but I thought you was crazy though.
I thought you was crazy though.
Yeah, I thought you was crazy though. Because crazy should get along with crazy, right? But crazy know crazy. You ain't crazy. A lot of these people you see walk around in New York is not. Don't be fooled, out of towners. Please don't be. They don't be. A lot of them don't. That's a fact. Now you might have something that really is, and they shouldn't be allowed. I don't understand why these hospitals and clinics be letting these people out, knowing that a lot of times people got history, but you let them out anyway. It shows you what we live in. It shows you what kind of world, the world that don't really care about safety. They don't. They don't really give a shit. These people don't be crazy, and they just put on a good act. So when you bust one of their asses, now when you beat them up, right? Society looking at you like you know better. You can clearly look at this man and tell he ain't got it all. So man came to my face and he zipped down his pants and pulled out his private part. And you telling me that I ain't have no right to bust his ass?
You ain't got no right, but I do.
What? Like, what are we talking about? So I ain't have a right to put hands in man. We on the train. He pulls his private part out. There's people on here. There's kids on here. All kinds of people. Now you have a right to slap the shit out of him. Man, get the hell out of here.
I say you ain't got a right, but I do.
That's the kind of world we live in. That's the kind of world we live in. I keep telling y'all, this world don't give a shit about y'all. It don't care about free. It don't care about our families. It don't care if we survive. It don't care if we eat. It doesn't care if you have a roof over your head. About that money though. They care about that money. That's the only thing it cares about.
Yeah. It definitely cares about that. It definitely cares about that.
You gonna pay your taxes. You gonna
pay your fare. Pay your fare.
I'm more nervous to miss out on taxes than child support. People be nervous. They be like, man, hell no. I know both of them can get me, but I'm gonna pay. Hey, free. They be nervous as hell when it comes to taxes. Free.
Right.
Free. They be nervous when it comes to them taxes. They're like, man, I got to pay. I'm gonna pay these taxes. That other shit, I'll deal with it when I deal with it. These damn taxes.
Yeah,
They be nervous as shit out here. And I don't mean to laugh, but I be seeing dudes panic. I be like, nigga, you going down either way. Yeah, but I'm paying these taxes. I'm paying these taxes. I'll be like, yo, it'd be comical to me, man. But yeah, man. Cool, man, when y'all come here. I love my city. I didn't say my city was a suck city, but it just be sucking shit going on here. That's all. It ain't crazy here. Everybody ain't. Trust me. That's just everybody too. That's like everybody you see with a dog free. Don't need them dog. Everybody needs some type of service now. Get the fuck out. Me and Tiff was just talking about that this morning. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. All y'all don't be needing damn service, dog. Stop it. Y'all just having to carry your dog around with you. Now there's some people who do need it, but there's a lot of y'all that don't need it. Took that shit and ran with it now. But you couldn't have an animal on the train. Now for you, everybody got a damn dog on the train. Big dogs too. I'm looking like, so you walk around with this day all day? Really? I was in this restaurant one day, right? I'm mad because she wanted to come into the restaurant. Now, even though she told them it was a service dog, I don't care what kind of dog it is. We just ain't having that. Now, I don't think he was wrong, even though she had proof of it. But he just like, yo, I don't want that in there. Florida crazy too. I understand, bro. Just people ain't, a lot of places you go in this world, people ain't crazy, man. We just live in a country that's spoiled. They want a lot of attention. They'll do anything for it. That's the kind of world we live in. Cloud chasing, cloud chasing that requirement. That's just the world we live in, y'all. Everybody do whatever and say whatever for some attention. That's the type of sorry we live in.
Yeah.
It is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. What we gotta do? Yo, Free, what's your plans for Saturday?
Saturday, I'ma get up, wash my ass, brush
Come
my
on,
teeth.
Free.
I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. Wash my ass, brush my teeth.
God, will be this fucking dude, man. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry for the ass part. That's just Free for you. Jesus.
and after I do that, what I'm gonna do is go out, do some DoorDash for about 5 hours, maybe 6 hours, and then I'm gonna come home, sit back, cut on the TV, get on YouTube, do some college live. I'm gonna do a live stream for college football with my man B3 Marky Dan, and get ready for Sunday. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna make for Sunday's football game day.
Mm. Oh, you got a big day ahead of you Saturday, man.
Huh?
Got a big day ahead of you Saturday.
Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do when I do it, like I do it when I do it for TV.
Yo, D Free, I don't know why, sometimes I don't know what be wrong with you, man. I swear, I be trying to figure it out sometime, and I'm just to a point in life, I gave up on you. Yo, Vame, I gave up on him. I gave up on this guy, man. I'm through. I never understand his mental. That dude is crazy, man. He's nuts. Yo, we still haven't found out. Well, I ain't gonna say we. I speak for you or nobody else. And even though I said I wasn't gonna talk about it till Friday, but I still know, not the main event, but who the hell is on the undercard today?
Your guess is about good as mine.
Oh hell no!
I can pull it up. Hold on.
I swear, I can't stand talking to you, yo. Oh, I can't stand talking to you. It'd be too early for your bullshit, man. Jesus Christ, it's only 9:13. Can we get it together? Damn it. Yo, Vane, yo, this can you look it up? I don't have time for you today. I really don't. I don't have time for you today, yo. I don't have time for you.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ, this guy, yo. This is the guy too that y'all always saying that y'all want to see at the cookout. This is the guy. This is the guy that when he's not at, everybody's asking, why don't we see a picture with Free? Why don't we see a video with Free? This is the guy that just a couple weeks ago y'all asked about. This guy right here. Jesus Christ.
Martin Saturday.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
I tell you. I tell you. Yo, I seen this picture with Crawford. God damn, Crawford. I said, like he done bulked up.
And that man is on that snack program, dog.
That man looked like Free. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't take a guess, but I'm gonna go for it. That looked like maybe at weigh-in, he gonna come in 164.
If he knows what's good for him, he'll come in there at he'll come in around that weight.
I just don't know how he's gonna handle that. Shit. That's a lot, man. But we see. We shall see, man. I ain't going. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't going nowhere Saturday. Got somewhere I want to go. Should get my ass up and go to the. I should go this morning. I gotta start doing that. I won't be able to somebody gym Saturday, and I don't know yet. I'm gonna see what happens. I don't know, but I need to figure out who's on the undercard. Because if I'm not interested in the undercard, I'll just wait till the damn main event come on. That's all I'll sit and wait till the main event come on. I won't even stress the undercard. I might just watch it anyway, just to have something to do. Be that I'm not doing nothing else. There's an amateur event going on. Oh, so this Saturday, y'all, Hill Street. I believe that's in Long Island, if I'm not mistaken. There will be an amateur show, a belt show, Hill Street Boxing. Look Hill Street Boxing up on Instagram, y'all. I can't get what time the show starts. I think 3 p.m. the show starts, so which means the weigh-in will be 1 p.m. So big belt show for the amateurs. This Saturday, Hill Street Boxing, and I believe that is Long Island. So look it up on Instagram in case you guys are not familiar with it. Wish I could attend that, but whew, I don't think I'll be able to make that. I'm not going to even attempt to. That's it's too much going on. I will be in the building. Good chance I'm in the building next week.
Say that again.
So, now I was telling them about this amateur show they got coming up this Saturday in Long Island. So I was telling everybody to go follow Street Boxing, Hill Street Boxing. I believe that's Long Island. So in case anybody's not familiar with Hill Street Boxing, go follow them up on Instagram. So yeah, it's a couple of cards coming up. I got a dope female amateur. Y'all done see multiple times. Well, not multiple times, but you've seen me with her before. You see me in pictures with her. You just saw me in a picture with her this past Saturday. I'm going to get up with Baby Girl today live, not recording, but live. I'm going to get with her. Miss Rodriguez is somebody that I want you and BBO. I want y'all to holler at her too. And even Thomas.
All right, here we go with the updates for the fights for this Saturday. I mean, yeah, you said Saturday or Friday?
Well, she's not fighting Saturday. Actually fighting September 27th. Strong Island Fight Night Series 9.
Okay.
Live from also Long Island in Stereo Garden. She'll be defending at 106. She's the champ.
I was talking about the undercard for the Canelo
Oh, I'm
fight.
sorry. Yeah. Who's on that card?
So it's going to be on It's going to be on Netflix, which is free if you got Netflix. So we're going to have in the co-main event, it's Chris Mbili versus Martinez. And that will be Chris Mbili. He doesn't have a title. So Chris Mbili versus Martinez. You're going to have Wash versus Vargas. Fernando Vargas Jr. I believe that's Fernando Vargas Jr. He's the oldest one. And then we're going to have Borchak versus Brian Adams. That's a rematch. Borchak versus Brian Adams. We're going to have Jermaine Franklin versus, I don't know who this dude is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's Fernando Vargas Jr. that will be fighting. Kellen Wash. Kellen Wash will be fighting Fernandez Vargas Jr. But Jermaine Franklin is back in action. And then we're going to have Steve Nelson fighting against Santana. And then we're going to have Tasami versus Martinez. Don't know neither one of these guys. And then the first fight on the card, I can't even pronounce neither one of these guys' names. Then a 4-rounder, Martinez versus Tasami's in a 6-rounder. Steven Nelson versus Santana's in a 10-rounder. Jermaine Franklin is in a 10-rounder. Boychuk versus Brian Adams, 12-rounder. Calum Wash versus Fernando Vargas is in a 12-rounder for the super
Yeah,
welterweight.
that's gonna be crazy. Kalen Walsh. I'm surprised he's on that card.
And Chris Mabili versus Lester Martinez. That's the guy that's been training with Bud Crawford to get ready for Canelo.
Yeah.
Chris Mabili is going to be fighting Lester Martinez in a super middleweight 12-rounder. And then the
Yeah.
main event is the undisputed fight, Canelo Alvarez versus Bud Crawford.
They're gonna be fighting in that crowd like a motherfucker. There's gonna be so many people drunk. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be off the chain.
Vegas is looking crazy this week. Vegas is looking real crazy. I wonder how much was it for a ticket? Because I know they tickets had to cost. I know it had to cost. And I wish I could have got to it. I wish it could have been a New York fight. I wish it really could, but I wouldn't be able to go there any damn way. Because Turkey's behind that, right?
So, yeah, Turkey's doing this card.
Yeah, even if it was in New York, I wouldn't have been able to go because I'll never get picked for that anyway. I'm going to stop applying for that because it don't make no sense. It's a waste. It's a waste. I couldn't even get the Belinga joint. The Belinga Shakur. I'm like, you know what? I'm not applying with this no more. I can't. The Andy Garcia joint, I know I have a strong feeling I'll get that. No problem. I'm just anxious to see what's going to happen Saturday. But you know, whatever happens, Saturday night, everybody's going live. Everybody's going to go live after the fight, before the fight and after. Y'all going live? You and BBO after the fight?
Say that again?
You and BBO, y'all going live after the fight?
I don't know if we're going live after the fight, but we probably be going live during the fight.
Oh. So y'all going to call it from y'all live. I mean, that'd be cool. I never joined while doing that. I'm going to have to do that one day. You off today, Humphrey?
Huh?
I said you off today, huh? I was ready to get ready to get my day started. I ain't got a busload of stuff to do, but I got some things I need to go ahead and knock out. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and knock it out. Y'all on today, Free?
Say that again?
Y'all on tonight?
Yeah. We're on every night.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop trying to go live every night because I can't keep up with y'all. So I'm gonna need y'all to slow that shit down just a little bit. I'm gonna need y'all to go live once a week, okay? At least until I can catch up to y'all. Go live once a week. I would appreciate it if y'all do that. That way I have the opportunity of catching up. I'm messing with y'all. What time is that? 8 o'clock? 8:05?
Yeah, 8:05.
All right. Well, we'll see you then. Let me get my damn day started, man. But like I said, I'll be here live later on, 5 o'clock, with the young female amateur. So I'll see all y'all then. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. Everybody enjoy the rest of their day and be safe out there. I'm gonna catch you later, Free.
All right, that's about.
All right.
All right.